Hi, welcome to the Hobby Center. In this YouTube video, I'd like to do a box look at the new 1/16 scale Takom Ontos. Now this nifty little vehicle was developed in the Vietnam era. It featured 6 105mm recoilless rifles on the outside of a small turret on a very light tank, which I believe could be airborne, air transported. So this was to be a very lightweight, quick intervention vehicle with anti-tank capabilities. Now, from what I've read or heard of the vehicle, its greatest strength was actually an anti-personnel. They could load these guns with flechettes and anti-personnel rounds, and they were devastatingly effective. So what I want to do is just take a peek inside this box. It's a very exciting kit to me because I built the old 1/30th scale Rebel version of the original Ontos kit. And if you ever tried it back in the day like I did, all these guns were in separate jointed pieces. So there's about 6 pieces per gun. And the whole idea was you had to get these going straight. I think mine kind of went all over the place. So hopefully when you build this kit, they factor that in to make sure those guns are straight. So on opening the box, we have a lot of sealed bags. Lots and lots of parts. Very minute little bits. Now there's those aforementioned guns. It looks like there's a pretty significantly long length, and it's 2 parts, so you'll have that seam to deal with. But all the other little bits that go on the outside would be added after the fact. The old Renwall kit, each one of these were segmented, and you had to join the segments together in some kind of semblance of a straight tube. But as you can see, it's staggering. Like, look at the little fine, like that could have been wire or solder, but they made that, injection molded that. That's like really, really fine. You're going to need your best pair of nippers to get that off, I'll tell you. There's the chassis. So as you can see, in 1/16, it's not going to be a terribly big vehicle. There's the upper hull. That gives you an idea. You know, small vehicles like this in 1/16 scale just give you a level of detail, and you know, you can go nuts in a small space. And this one has a full interior. Jerry cans, tools. I'm not seeing any flash on this. You know, beautiful molding. I'm looking at pieces like the shovel and that. There's no ejection marks. You know, you don't really see like a big ejection mark or something right in the middle of the shovel that you'd have to somehow get out of there. It's not there. This is superbly molded. Again, really fine detail on that. And it keeps going. For such a small vehicle, there is a plethora of parts. Now we're into the wheels and suspension bits. There's the ammo. Again, 2 parts, so you'll have a seam line to deal with. That's the first thing that comes to mind when you're building armor kits. Anything in 2 parts that's cylindrical will have some kind of seam work to be done. Lovely detail on those wheels. Bolt detail and such. This kit also features a crewman and I believe a driver. There's one in the box art picture. That's definitely the crewman. Significant amount of parts. It's a kit on its own. There's that little turret we talked about, the turret ring. Side panels. Looks like the exhausts. Any of you that know about this vehicle, the biggest downside to it was once you fire the 6 shots from the 105s, someone had to get out of the vehicle to reload it. Left you kind of vulnerable. There we go. Just nice detail. Clear parts. And then you might go, ooh, vinyl track. Well, according to somebody that knows a little more about this than I do, they were in fact rubber tracks on the real vehicle. So this was probably the best way to replicate them for your model. Coming to the bottom, as you would expect nowadays, a beautiful little instruction book. Comprehensive decal sheet. And some photo etch screening in there. So that is a sneak peek inside the kit. Now, I've talked to people. I find for my YouTube channel that these box reviews or peeks inside the box or whatever you want to call them are well received. People like them and they watch them. Now, calling it a review is probably being too generous. Really, I can't tell you anything about how the kit will go together, the fit or anything else, the accuracy, the dimensional accuracy and whatnot. This is just to show you the quality of the components that are inside the box. You know, it's kind of exciting on its own. You see the kit, you see all the parts and everything. So I just want to show you the quality of the moldings, what kind of instruction book, what kind of extras you get with these kits, you know, the box art, what they're presenting, their presentation, really what it's all about. So I'm making no claims as to the fit or accuracy or anything else. You know, I can't really speak to that. You'll have to build the kit to know. And then once people build them and they share their building experiences, then you'll learn more about the kits. It's just like somebody trying to say a kit's no good from CAD drawings. You know, it's not even the kit itself that's been released. It's just the artwork that they've sneaked out in advance. You really can't make that kind of determination just from that. So in that case, any of these box reviews are just to show you what you're getting for your money and to get you excited about trying to build a kit yourself. And as always, I appreciate your time, and please, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell so you can be part of Team Hobby Center. See you next time. What do you think about box reviews? I'd like to hear your comments. Do you like them? Do you not like them? What do you get out of them? Or what do you think they lack? Or do you think they're even worthwhile doing? I do get a lot of views on them, so I think people like them, but I'd like to hear what you have to say. Leave a comment below.